What's going on, guys? SmartHelpMe.com here. It's New Year's Eve. It's been happy holidays, so I'm going to give you guys a free return on investment model. So this template, it'll be free to download in the description box. Will be the link. It'll be just a Google Sheet link. You can open it and download it to Excel. So what does this do? Well, I try to make it a little bit, have some smart logic in it, but in general, it's simply allowing you to take, enter an initial investment, come up with your total dollars earned so far. You might need a multiplication factor in here. This just multiplies units sold times price per unit. This could be anything. If you just have sales, you can just put price per unit at 1 and just put however much sales, say, or revenue you've got. Let's say you put $35,000 into some app, and so far you've made back $45,000. So there you got 28% ROI. So there's the calculator. That's what it does. You've made $10,000 in profit. The 28% would be simply taking this 10% divided by 35, which an ROI is simply your total revenue earned. I mean, it might be net profit earned if you've got expenses monthly. So that number divided minus your total investment divided by your total investment. So you can see this 10, it's simply the profit divided by the initial investment. You see 2857, same number as that percent. And then you got a chart here that shows your total dollars earned relative to the total cost. So this is like your break even whenever this is bigger than that. And you could just track it over time. And then we've also got a value tracker over time. You could just enter the date and what your total dollar return is so far. So really high level, really simple, but important. It's a nice little tool, owners or managers can use to just see, without getting into all the nitty gritty, how much did I put into something? How much have I gotten back so far? And what's the ROI? And then if you want to see where you're at over time, you can do this. And that's it. Now, I'm also going to show you what I actually use it for. So I actually made this to track my Bitcoin Gold ROI. And with that, you basically, to become a Bitcoin Gold miner, you have to buy hardware. So I had to buy $300, a $300 GPU. And I did this just as a kind of a test. I wanted to see what it was like to mine cryptocurrency just for the sake of doing it. And I figured if I don't break even, at least I know I'll make something. And it's not that big of a risk. I just want to try it out. So my cost was $300. The current price, so to come up with the current value of the Bitcoin I own, we need these two variables. So basically the price of one Bitcoin Gold right now, which is $259. Notice Bitcoin Gold is different from Bitcoin or Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Gold, $259 a coin. I've earned so far 0.222 with this $300 GPU. So my Bitcoin Gold earned, the value is $57, which would just be the amount I've gotten times the price, $57. Now, a couple weeks ago, the price was like $480, and I would have $100 now, but the price fluxes. That's why I have to have these variables in here. But you could use this, could be applied to all kinds of situations. So anyway, I've got a total of $57 returned. Obviously, my ROI is negative because I've spent $300 and I've only made back $57. And I can't really resell this hardware anyway, so as soon as I break $300, I'm actually starting to make a profit, and I won't ever be able to salvage this. I mean, I guess I could probably use it for my own purposes, but I'm not going to get any money out of the actual hardware I bought originally. So it'll probably take me 8 or 9 months to break even, which isn't bad if you think about it. Let's say I invested $300,000. To break even on $300,000 in 8 months is not bad, and then any profit you make after that is profit. I mean, and there's also some other things, like I probably have, I don't know, $10 or $15 a month in energy costs, and to scale this out, if you're doing Bitcoin Gold specifically, you'd have to buy a lot of, you could basically fit 6 GPUs on a computer, and you got to build that many computers to keep scaling, because you can't just buy 3,000 GPU cards for $300 each and start mining like that. They have to be attached to a computer. or something that has processing, a motherboard, and RAM. You basically need a RAM, a processor, and a GPU, and then a motherboard. But anyway, this is just specific to me and how I'm using this ROI calculator myself. So, well, I haven't broke even yet. I've been tracking it for a little while here. You can see back when Bitcoin Gold was worth more, my ROI was better. Now, even though I have more coin, it is my total value of the money I've gotten is less because it's worth more or worth less per coin. So I'll track this over the next year and see how it changes. Hopefully this gets higher than this. As long as this doesn't keep going down. Let's say, if you put it in terms of Bitcoin Cash, Bitcoin Cash got up to like 3,000 the other day. That'd put me at a nice 100, almost over 100% return. If we talk about Bitcoin itself, you have about $4,000 of profit, which is cool. But I doubt Bitcoin Gold ever gets up to that high, but you never know. Anyway, that's the free download. You'll get this blank version, or this version where I changed a little bit of the wording, instructions. Got a link to my other models here, but it's free, so can't complain, and it's got the ROI calculation in here for you. Feel free to use it however you like, and have a happy new year. This is smarthelping.com.